Hi everyone, my name is Natia Dekanoidze and today I'll be presenting my ERP implementation change management plan. And this project focuses on a multinational manufacturing company uh, that is moving from outdated, disconnected systems to one integrated ERP platform. So the goal is to improve efficiency, accuracy, and collaboration across all departments. So, talk a little bit about executive summary. Our ERP initiative brings finance, HR, and operations together in one cloud-based system. And right now, departments work in isolation. Finance closes books manually. HR uses spreadsheets and operations tracks orders separately. So by introducing a unified ERP, the company can give real-time visibility and eliminate duplication. So the change process follows Kotter's 8 steps, Levin's 3 stages, and ADGAR model to ensure both technology and people transition smoothly. To talk a little bit about company background, the company manufactures industrial equipment in several countries and employs about 1,500 people. Because each region uses a different legacy platform, financial data is delayed and reporting errors are common. For example, the HR team tracks payroll on one system while accounting records it manually, causing mismatched totals. And leadership supports modernization, but long-tenured staff are hesitant about new tools. So cultural readiness is just as important as the software itself. Our problem statement is that the main issue is fragmentation. Systems don't talk to each other. So every department re-enters the same data, leading to delays and inconsistencies. Imagine operations shipping materials while finance still waits for the invoice to appear. That's a daily problem. So the lack of integration limits analysis and slows decisions, which makes an ERP system not luxury but necessity. What are our project objectives, right? Our objectives are measurable. We need to replace all legacy systems with a modern ERP. We need to reach 90% user adoption within 6 months, reduce the months and closing cycle by half, also improve process efficiency by 15%, and stay fully compliant with GDPR and data security laws. So these targets provide clear checkpoints to assess success after implementation. Currently, the company uses separate programs for each function, manual entry or spreadsheets, and limited communication. And in the future, the ERP will centralize everything on a cloud-based dashboard. For example, when HR adds a new employee, finance will instantly see the updated payroll data. This connected 2B environment supports better forecasting, faster reporting, and improved accountability. Successful change depends on engaging every stakeholder. Executives sponsor the project and communicate its vision. Managers coach their team and handle local resistance. IT and HR, they lead training and technical setup, and employees are the end users whose feedback shapes configuration. For instance, inviting staff to test the HR model before rollout makes them feel heard and reduces anxiety. Let's talk about change management frameworks. Our approach blends three frameworks, Kotler's 8 steps, which guides leadership, creating urgency, forming a coalition, and celebrating quick wins. Levin's model structures the process, unfreeze old habits, implement new behaviors, and refreeze them through policy and routine, and ADGAR focuses on individuals building awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. So the combining them helps align corporate vision with individual behavior, ensuring adoption sticks. Let's talk a little bit about ethical and legal considerations. Because ERP managed payroll and customer data, privacy and ethics are critical. We will comply with GDPR, control user access levels, and encrypt all sensitive information. Ethically, management must communicate openly about data usage, no hidden monitoring or surprises. So, for example, employees will be informed when performance dashboards are introduced, maintaining trust throughout the change. And time to talk about implementation plan and timeline. The rollout happens in 5 phases. It's planning and vendor selection, system design, pilot testing, full deployment, and evaluation. So on first phase, we will choose the best ERP provider. For second phase, we'll configure modules and map data flows. For pilot testing, we'll test in finance and HR first. And as for full deployment, we will train staff company-wide. And as for final stage, we'll measure KPIs and refine processes. So this staged plan reduces risk and allows continuous feedback. ERP implementation changes how people work every day. Some rules will shift from data entry to analysis. To support that, we will hold training workshops and create peer support channels. According to Edmondson, psychological safety encourages employees to ask questions and learn from mistakes. For example, new users will practice in a sandbox environment before using live data so they can learn without fear. Well, during that process, we'll have some risk as well. We identified 4 major risks: resistance to change, mitigated by transparent communication and recognition programs; data migration errors, managed through pilot migrations and third-party audits; cybersecurity threats, reduced by encryption, multi-factor authentication, and regular monitoring; and delays or budget overruns, prevented by agile management and weekly progress reviews. Managing this early keeps the project on schedule and within scope. We also have expected outcomes and benefits post-implementation. We expect major improvements. Real-time dashboards give leaders instant visibility into performance. Automation cuts manual workload, letting teams focus on strategy, and data accuracy and compliance improve dramatically. And culturally, collaboration increases. Employees work from the same data instead of arguing over versions. And in conclusion, ERP implementation is both a technological and cultural journey. By combining structured change models with strong leadership and continuous communication, the company can modernize without losing morale. The result is an agile, data-driven organization ready for future growth. Well, thank you for your attention. And here I have also included all the references I have used during the presentation. I will also include the link of the video right here as well. Thank you.